Beloved, the Emperor is now ready to approach you. The divine masculine, who is the Emperor, angel numbers 0000, as I'm channeling this message, is ready to approach you. This is the moment you have been waiting for. Angel numbers 1111. The Emperor has been through the most toughest time of his life that he will ever, and you will ever learn of, but he will ever remember, to get to his divine feminine. We are seeing the birthing of a page all the way through the knights, through the kings, to get to the Emperor. The journey of this divine masculine started from a mere boy, a mere child. But this person has grown so deeply, has grown and elevated and has expanded, has retracted, has retreated, has refused to listen, has also surrendered at parts. But the journey and the hope that this Emperor had in the Most High, Mother and Father, and their spiritual team led them to continue on the journey, to continue elevating, because they realized after visions, and the Most High came to them, and I've just seen the Hierophant, that they were going to be rewarded something that is it's the most wildest thing from their dreams ever, if they continued to keep the faith and to stay on the path. To stay on the path, walking with the Most High, Mother and Father. There are lots of masculines that walk that path, that take that journey, and they give up, beloved. They give up. They surrender to the wrong vibrations. They go back into their carnal, animalistic nature and surrender. No judgment on them. It is what it is. It's their path. It's their soul's journey. It's their soul's evolution here on earth. However, there is a small percentage of the masculines that choose to actively follow the golden orb of light along a tunnel that is hard, that is dark, that is deep, buried deep within their soul and buried deep within trauma, childhood traumas, ancestral traumas. Even when they are at their lowest ebb, they still stand up. They still flow. They still put their trust. And every time they trust a little deeper, Spirit rewards them. And every time they trust a little deeper, they get faced with something which brings a little bit of lightness into their life, a little joy, a little happiness, which gives them the courage and the confidence and the discernment to stand up again and again and again and again, working through chakra blockages, working through ancestral traumas, working through ancestral curses, working through ancestral abuse, working through matrix-driven low vibrations as well, attachments, karmics, the whole 9 yards. This Emperor is now walking into the most abundant, happiest time of their life. Every single tear they cried, every single rejection, every single time they had to sit in ceremony, in silence with themselves, okay? Every single time the Most High just paused on something to show them enlightenment in something else, it's going to be rewarded. This masculine now is walking into the most abundant timeline he has ever known. And he doesn't even realize it. This masculine is walking into the most abundant timeline in a union, in partnership, not only with a lover, but with community. Where the community pours into his cup and he pours into the community's cup. Equally, his lover as well. This masculine is walking, the timeline that this masculine is walking into is divinely and highly protected. Yeah, see, every sword that came and was placed into this divine masculine's back, he removed every single time. Tower after tower after tower after tower, he removed it. And every time he removed that sword, he stood up and he gave back, because he knew that he was going to get back the most abundant timeline ever, without him even realizing it. And like I said, there was a point when he realized that he would be receiving something greater, far more abundantly powerful and led and curated by the Most High than he could ever receive. And then he began to lean into that. Lean into the possibilities that the Most High has everything in control. Lean into the fact that actually it was the truth of the vision that he received whilst in training, one might say, that led him to be the great emperor that he's going to be. The battles that he went through. Look, wow. The battles that he went through, the time that it took, that everything was going to fall into place. Everything was going to fall into place because he was going to be rewarded. Because it was destiny. Angel numbers 0808. It was destiny. He was meant to go through every single tower. He was meant to take his time with his healing. He was meant to pour into himself. He was meant to remove those around him that didn't serve his highest good. He was meant to call in those things that does serve his highest good. And now this emperor is here. This emperor is here to show the world, that he is balanced. He is ready to take on a union with his person, because his strength now and his balance is everything. And the Most High continues to reward this divine masculine. Look. Because everything was always at his fingertips. He was the magician. He used his magic, his ashe, angel numbers 919, to get to this point where there's no turning back. And whilst we don't have the energy of the emperor out here, sorry, the card out here, the energy of the emperor is in this reading strong. I felt the emperor energy as I was just literally about to click record. So this is why I'm reading on the emperor. I'm so proud of you, divine masculine. You need to stand up now and show people how you did it so that the rest of the masculines can rise up once and finally for all good.